Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd do something a little bit different for this video. I'm a big fan of flight sims and a big fan of DCS World. I've got the kind of life that I don't have a lot of spare free time available, but the little free time I do get to myself, I tend to spend it immersing myself in the DCS world. Obviously that takes shape in flying missions and recording, editing, and uploading videos to YouTube. But I'm a big fan of watching other people's DCS videos on YouTube as well. So I thought what I would do for this video is share with you some of my favorite DCS YouTube channels. For this video, I will focus on videos like mine, videos of other virtual pilots, flying missions in the simulator, and sharing with them purely for the enjoyment of others. This will be the first video in a 3-video series. I'll follow this video with one of my 5 favorite DCS YouTube cinematic channels. And then finally, I will let you know my 5 favorite educational DCS YouTube channels. I've got a couple of caveats. First, none of the authors of these channels that I'm about to mention have asked me to put this video up or asked me to shine light on their channel. This is all entirely of my own choosing and volition. Secondly, there's no order to this list. I'm not ranking these channels. I'm just letting you know which ones are the ones that I love to watch. All right, enough of the chat. Let's get into it. First up is Hellrain82. This is one of my all-time favorite DCS channels, and I can honestly say Hellrain82 was the inspiration for my own YouTube channel. I've been watching his channel for years now, and I've always loved his style. The majority of his videos don't actually have any voiceover. It's just Hellrain's dry but very funny and witty humor coming through in the text that he types overlaid on his video. He's got some with some voice, but they tend to predominantly be text and using subtitles. He's a true student of variety, often jumping from airframe to airframe, thus giving his viewers fresh variety to keep people entertained. His videos often cover his online shenanigans from server to server, both PvE and PvP. Hellrain, in my opinion, is a DCS legend, and his channel is well worth checking out. Next up is Growling Sidewinder. Growling Sidewinder is one of the more well-known and popular DCS aviators, and will often upload videos that are varying in type and composition. One of my favorite things about Growling Sidewinder is his incredible level of knowledge, especially on matters relating to BVR, beyond visual range, and dogfight engagements. Growling is what I'd call a prolific uploader, usually releasing several videos every week for our enjoyment. One of my favorite types of videos are his dogfight series, where he'll pit one airframe against another to see how well they match up. Growling Sidewinder also has his own Discord community, which I will link in the upper right of the screen and in the description below. He's also just a really nice guy, always willing to help out if people ask for it. The guy is a dude for sure, so check out his channel and chuck the guy a few likes and a subscribe. Next is a guy that many will have heard of, Ralphie dude. Ralphie is a bit of a DCS multiplayer legend and can often be seen and heard on varying multiplayer servers, doing everything from dropping nukes from a MiG-21 on Georgia at War to straight up dogfighting on whatever multiplayer server takes his fancy. Ralphie also gets the Iron Man, the Stick With It award, his first DCS video coming a full decade ago. The dude is still making awesome videos with an incredible cadence for our viewing pleasure. He's the kind of guy with awesome DCS skill and knowledge, but he comes across in his videos as down to earth and a nice guy who just doesn't take himself too seriously. I've thrown a link to Ralphie Dude's YouTube channel in the upper right corner, check it out. Next up is Tactical Pascal. Tactical Pascal's a Scottish guy who used to be a real-life GCI in the RAF, the Royal Air Force. Let me say that again. He used to be a real GCI in the RAF. The first time I came across Tactical Pascal was when he was GCIing a Hogget server, and I remember thinking, this guy sounds so natural in his choreography of the great ballroom dance that is a Hogget server. Well, now I know why. It's the calm, cool, and clear delivery of a guy who's honed his craft where the stakes are a lot higher than the time it takes to respawn at Anapa or Al Dafra. When certain areas of the DCS community started to charge actual money for their assistance and educational services, Tactical Pascal created his own Discord channel dedicated to the free delivery of help, guidance, and advice for any or all who ask for it. A community that is vibrant and incredibly active to this day. If ever anybody comments on one of my videos asking for help in understanding aircraft systems, weapons employment, pilotage skills, etc., I tend to send them to the Tactical DCS Discord channel, as they are nearly guaranteed to find the information and intelligence they need. While I wouldn't call Tactical Pascal's channels educational, his videos do tend to be a bit more informative, focusing his time and effort in the continued learning of his viewers. Pretty cool stuff. And last but definitely not least, I really like Magstv. Mags is an Australian who, from the content of his channel anyways, is a lover of all things simulation, kind of like me. His channel isn't dedicated to DCS. He puts all kinds of cool content up. Everything from DCS through to IL-2, Cold Waters, which is a modern submarine simulation, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. He even flies Star Wars Squadrons, which I've been meaning to get into. I love his videos, and the fact that he's got nearly 90,000 subscribers is excellent testimony to the fact that I'm not alone in this. Lately, his DCS content hasn't been focused on too much, but he has a hell of a video backlog, and he still tends to upload a DCS video at least every month or so on average. There's a link to his channel in the upper right corner of this video. I'd really urge you to head on over and check his channel out. All right, that's it for my list. Those are the 5. Are there any channels that I've missed or you think I should include in a future video? If so, leave me a comment in the comment section below. I read every comment on my channel and I will almost always reply, so please don't be shy. That's it for this video, folks. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and look after each other. Samurai is RTB.